everybody, this is LEGO Reviews for You, Bryant, and today we are going to be doing the final two bags for the Iron Man Hall of Armor. So and last time what we built was basically all of these and all of these. And let me just place this back. Oh my gosh, I broke it. Dang it. Okay, but back to what I was saying. Last time we built a lot more of these, Iron Man stuff. So today we'll be doing bag number 3 and 4. So let's open it up and get started. Okay, in this bag we have Mark 41 of Iron Man suits. So let's just build him first. Oh gosh. So here's his mask thing. It looks pretty good in terms of detail and stuff. And then we put a clear head on it. And here's his torso. Here's the front. Oh my gosh. And there's the back. And then here are his legs. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now we have Mark 41 built. We'll just set him off in one of the stands. And boom. Okay. So now we'll build more of these holding cell things. But this one is different. So we'll take another 4x4. And now we'll build a, drawer or something. But we'll need to take one of these pieces. And we need to also take a 1x2, which is somewhere here. But I found another one of the pieces that we need. But I just can't find that 1x2 for some... Okay, there we go. So we place a 1x2 on top of that, and then we place another one of the same pieces that we used on the bottom on top of that. And then we'll just place that over here. Then we'll place a 1x4 behind that. So then we'll need to take 3 of these pieces and we'll just stack them on top of each other. So let's do that. Boom. And then we'll just place that over here. Then we'll do what every cell looks like. Just the same steps. Another cylinder, and another one of these pieces. Then we'll take 2 of these pieces and we'll place them at weird positions. And there we go. Then we'll place a 1x4 behind that. And then it will just basically be the original steps of how to do it. So let's just do that. And we're almost done with this part of building the original suit place. But now, since we're done with that part, what we're going to do is we're going to take one, wait, let me try and find that. So I'll take one of these pieces, which is basically like a missile piece. We'll place a blue cylinder on it. And then here's Tony Stark's hair. Place that onto that blue cylinder piece and connect it. And just place that onto the connecting pieces. So there we go. We have his magical hair. And then we'll place it onto the right over here. Oh my gosh. Let me just get the satellite dish. That satellite dish is really fragile, so you gotta be careful. Okay, now we're gonna build something else. So another 4x4, but this time we place a 2x4 white brick right there. And then it's basically just like the same stuff on how to build the suit. But this time, what we're going to do now is to take this piece right here. We'll place it in the middle of the white brick. And then we'll place a 1x4 behind it. And then it's basically just the same steps with building the holding bays for stuff. And we're almost done with the main part of it again. So let's just do that. Boom. Boom. Wait. Okay. Boom. And finally, boom. Wait. And we boom. Now, what we're going to do is we're going to build basically a small blender machine. So, here's this piece. We're going to place this piece on top of there. Like so. Then we're going to take this clear piece and place it upside down on top of there. And we're just going to fill it with random studs. Like two of these green studs. And we're just going to place them into there. And we're also going to add a gray stud onto the side. I will never find that one again. And there we go. And on top of that, we will just place this piece right on top. So there you go. We have our little blender. And if you guys remember that little circle piece, we just placed that into there. And next to that, we'll place his handy dandy mug. And which you actually get two. So I don't know. That will be hard. Maybe something. I don't know. And then we'll also take this ladder and we'll just connect that on to somewhere. Wait. Dang it. Stuff is happening. Okay, so we'll place that right there and we'll just push it back. So now we'll connect it onto the left side. And now finally what we're going to do is we're going to build his table, his computers and stuff, which he can do his research on. So we'll take this base plate. We'll take this piece and we'll place it right there. Then we're going to take this X piece and we'll place a connector through that. Then we're going to connect it. And then we're going to take two corner pieces. And here's how it looks right now. Place it in the light so you can see it. And then we'll take a 2x4 and we'll place it right there. And then we'll also take two of these smaller corner pieces and we'll just place them like so. Boom. And then we'll finally take two of these pieces. Then we'll take this half circle piece and we'll just put it onto the top. And we'll also take a clear piece right here and we'll place it over there on the top over here. Then we'll take a spinny thing, connect that into there, and then we'll also take a 2x4 and place it on top. And we'll place that over here. And we can safely assume that we will put the chair onto here, so let's just do that before. Yeah, we're going to do that anyways. But now we're going to get onto the main part, so we're going to take one of these rods, stick two of these things onto it. And also what we're going to do is we're going to take our stickers, and we're going to take number 2, and we'll place it onto the one on the top. So let's do that. And as I always say with stickers, you should probably know this by now. You need to be real careful with them. You don't want to mess them up and have like a piece sticking out from the like bottom. So you just want to like put it safe and sound. There we go. And then we'll just connect that. Boom. And then we'll do basically the same thing, except it's just flipped around. Okay, so we're almost done with the stickers. And we are done with the table. So now what we can do with the table is we can just attach it to the stand where Iron Man can stand. So we'll just do that. And then moving on, we're gonna go to our second manual, which is for bag number 4. And as I said, we're gonna do that bag today because we're gonna finish it. So let's do that. And let's just get all these extra pieces away. And we also have another Outrider, so you guys should probably remember how we built that. But if not, we have this back piece, we have the torso, we have the head, we have the legs, but there's something else we gotta do. We gotta add 4 of these skeleton pieces right here onto the back. So let's just do that. And there we go. We have finished with our final Outrider. And now we'll move on with the Igor build, which I'm actually excited for. So we'll take this 2x4 right here. We'll place a ball joint right over there and a 2x3 next to that. Next, we're going to take 2 more ball joint pieces and we'll place them over there. And finally, we'll take this piece and we'll place it behind there. Then we're going to take another 2x4, place it behind this black piece. And then we're going to take a really long piece and we're just going to place it down the middle. And on the bottom, we're going to take two of these pieces, which are mini rounded pieces, and we're just going to place them right over here. Then we're going to flip it around. We're going to take this piece, place it onto the bottom, and we're going to finally take two studs and we'll place it onto the very top. Oh my gosh. No, my stud. Chair maneuvers. Okay, and we're back. So here we go. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take two of these pieces. We're going to place these right on the top with the grabby parts on the top part. And then we're going to take two little corner pieces, which should be over here. And we're just going to place them on the bottom, like so. Then what we're going to do is we're going to take a ball joint, and we're also going to take, where's that piece? Okay, and we're also going to take one of these pieces, and we're going to make two of those things. And that's what we're basically going to do for this step. Let's take another ball joint piece and another one of those. And boom. And this is basically where Iron Man is going to go in the Igor build. But then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these pieces and basically attach one of these corner pieces onto the top. And then we're just going to connect them. And there we basically go. And now what we're going to do is we're going to build the top part of the Igor. So we're going to take two 2x3s. We're just going to place them next to each other. Then we're going to take this round piece, and we're going to, curved piece, and put it on the bottom in the middle. Then we're going to take three 1x2 gray pieces, and we're just going to line them up everywhere. And there we go. Then we're going to take another curved piece and place it onto the top, right over there. And then what we are going to do is we're going to take this piece. We're going to place it somehow. Yeah, we're going to place it around this curved piece on the bottom. Okay, we're good. And after that, we're going to take two of these bar pieces, and we're just going to place them on right here onto the sides. And turning it around, we're going to place two of these pieces onto the bottom. Wait, I placed them on the wrong side, dang it. So we're going to place them on the bottom right here and right here. And we're also going to take two studs and we're going to place them onto the top of each of those. So boom, and finally boom. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take one of these pieces. We're going to place that right over here. Then we're going to take two corner pieces and we're just going to place those. Boom. And finally, boom. Now what we are going to do is we are going to take a 2x2. we are going to place a 1x2 onto one half of it, and then Igor's face. Yes, I said that right. Igor's face right here, which is actually a printed tile, and it looks pretty cool on top of there. And then finally, this weird piece on the bottom. And we're just going to place that onto there. And we have Igor's top half. It looks really weird, but it also looks really cool, oddly. And on the bottom, we're just going to take this ball joint connector. We're going to take a curved piece, place it on top. And on the bottom, we're just going to take two of these pieces. So, boom. And finally, boom. And then we're going to and if you know that ball joint connector on the bottom, we're just going to connect that onto there. So, yeah, we're basically done with that. Now what we're going to do is we're going to take two 2x2s, and we're going to place them like so, like we're making a little staircase. And then we're going to take this piece, which was used in Captain America Outriders Attack. If you guys haven't seen that, check that out. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take two of these blue pieces and place them like so. Then we're going to take a 2x2 that looks like this, and we're going to place it right over there. Then finally on that, we're going to place a square 1x1 piece, which will be basically the core. And we're just going to fold that up after we place that in. And here's how it looks. So basically, you can put Iron Man in here. Let me try and do that. So here's Iron Man, right? You just have to put him in there. And boom, we have Iron Man, but it's kind of gappy. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave Iron Man in there because why not? It's cool. So yeah, he's stuck in there. He can't get out. And now what we're going to do is we're going to take this little piece. We're going to add a half ball joint connector onto there and add two smooth 1x2s onto the sides. But on the side, we're going to actually take a sticker. So we're going to take number 7. And we are going to get that off. There we go. Oh no, it's on my shirt. And we're just going to place it right over here. And there we go. Then we're just going to connect it onto Igor. And we're going to basically build the same thing, except it's just flipped over. So yes, that does include another sticker. And boom. There we have it. We have part of his legs. And now we're going to build his feet area. So we're going to take a 2x3, place a ball joint connector onto there, and two of these pieces, with the grabby parts being on the bottom. And we're then going to take this odd piece and place it like so. And then what we're going to do is we're going to take one of these blue pieces, and we're also going to take this tiny slanted piece with the slanted part going this way. And then we're just going to connect that onto the foot. And we're also going to take this big upside down connector, and we're just going to connect that. And what we have to do is we have to build two of them. So let's do the same thing as we did. Okay, so there we go. There we go. And boom, we have finished with his other foot. So there we go. We have more parts of Igor. And we now are going to build his arms. So yeah, we'll just put him off to the side for now. And what we're going to do is we're going to take another one of these weird corner pieces, place a ball joint connector onto there, place another ball joint connector onto the other side, and we're going to place a 1x2 on top of that. And then we're going to place one of these pieces, but it's on the top, and then we're going to place an irregular piece like so. And we're going to connect it on to Igor. So there we go. And now we're going to build the bottom part of his arm. So we're going to take another one of these corner piece things. Then we're going to also take this piece, place it right there. Then we're going to take this odd wheel piece. I don't know. It's usually for attaching wheels, but I don't know why it's not used right now. Then we're going to take a 2x2, place it next to that, and a ball joint connector. So there we go. And then what we're going to do is we are going to take... Wait. Oops, I placed the ball joint connector on the wrong part. You're supposed to place it on the top. Sorry about that. Then we're going to take a 2x2, place it next to that. Then a 1x3, place it over here. So here's how it looks. And then we're just going to layer it off with a bunch of round pieces. And on the big round piece, oops, let's get our sticker sheet. We're going to place the number 3 sticker. So let's take that right now. And here's number 3. And we're just going to place that. So boom and boom. And then we're just going to put 4 of these finger pieces onto every single connector that you see. And boom, we have Igor's arm. Wait, but on the bottom, we also place this kind of curved piece on the bottom there. So now we can connect it on to Igor. So boom, we have Igor's arm. And now we need to just build his final other arm. So it's basically just the same steps for how we did it in the other bag. In the other arm. But it's basically just flipped again. So boom. And then now we're going to do the hand, or the bottom half of the arm. And now we're going to place our final sticker onto Igor. Oops, I didn't actually fully get it off. So now we are going to do the Igor. So we're almost done with him. And now we're just placing his final fingers on here. And that round piece on the bottom. Oh my gosh. Whew, that was scary. And basically, we just connect that onto the bottom here. And we are done. Igor looks pretty cool, I gotta say. He has many joints. And so this part opens up. This part can actually rotate around since it's on a ball joint. So, boom. And then we have another swivel. All fingers are individual. So here is him doing neck yourself. So we'll just leave him there doing that. And there's more swivels in the legs and in the foot, and there's finally a toe bend. So that's pretty cool. The joints of articulation are not actually that bad on this figure, on this buildable Igor thing. And the cool thing about the set is that you can do whatever you want or like with this. So like you can bend it all the way back, or you can bend it into a half circle, or you can do whatever weird creation you want to do. You can do all sorts of things. And that's really cool. It gives you a sense of making you want to play with your set. And we're basically done with the Iron Man Hall of Armor set. So if you guys enjoyed, please leave a like, subscribe, comment down below, do all that good stuff. Click that notification button so you'll be notified whenever I upload a new video. And I will see you guys in the next one.